These are my 33 personal possessions that I'm going to attempt to try and fit in this 28 litre Patagonia backpack. If you're new to this series of videos that I'm doing as part of an extreme minimalist journey, then you may wonder why I'm attempting to do this. I'll link the original video down below, but basically I own more broadly 90 possessions or thereabouts, and I'm attempting to whittle those 90 possessions down to around the amount that will fit into a backpack. And I thought the idea of doing a project 333 across everything I own would be a great way to work out what I really miss. I did a second video about at the halfway mark, and now we're nearing the end of the project 333, to sort of tell you all what items I would miss, and I had about 5 more. These are the original 33 items. We're going to see how much space that allows in my backpack, which will obviously allow me at a later date to see how much leeway I have if I want to, you know, enter into this group of things any more things. I already mentioned things like my AirPods I would miss. Obviously they're little, so they're not going to make much more of a difference, but let's see how we get on with the original 33 items. Now you may be thinking there doesn't look quite 33 items there on the bed, but the 33 items are either on the bed or are going to be on my person. So let's get started with perhaps some of the more tricky things to begin with. I haven't this time around decided to use packing cubes. I do have a couple of packing cubes. I may decide to do that at a later date, but we'll see how we get on with just this stuff. This is a new Patagonia 28 litre backpack, hence it's still having the tag on it. I've got a thing about the tags. I don't know why. I keep the tag on until the first time that I use it. Maybe that's so it feels new still, I don't know. You know, we don't get many new things in minimalism, especially extreme minimalism. So, the novelty's there. Laptop and documents folder. There is a laptop compartment in here. Oh, there it is. it's hiding underneath the other little flap. So, let's put that in there. So that nicely fits in the length of the bag. And then we won't put the towel in yet because there is space for that on the outside, as is the water bottle. So we'll put all those little things somewhere else, maybe in the pockets. So we'll go with more tech. So all the tech fits nicely into the pocket at the back. Even the camera, my Sony camera kit, has fit into that. Now then, I will put the things that I think I'm obviously least likely to use at the bottom. So I've got all my linen cheesecloth blouses that are going right into the bottom. I've pre-rolled these so that the video isn't really long. If you would like to see like a folding or range rolling video, I've got plenty of them. I will link a couple of them down below as well for you. Marie Kondo folding, whatever you want to call it. Now, even though these are the linen and they're probably the most likely to crease, I just think that at the moment they're the least likely I'm going to use. Obviously the trick with packing into a very small place is to actually stuff it in every tiny little crevice that you can. Linen trousers, t-shirt, vests, socks. One pair is in the wash, but at the end of the video I'll show you what I'll do to make up for that, because we do want to make sure I've got enough space. So we will pack this pair. Leggings, underwear set, obviously I'm wearing one. And we've actually got about half the backpack of space. So we will shove the straighteners down the front, hairbrush, hair clip I'm reluctant to put on side. I might actually clip that on the outside of my backpack. Or I could if there was more space. For now there is more space, so we'll put that in there. There is enough space on the inside at the moment, so we will put everything in that we can, but it's nice to know that at a later date, if I want to reintroduce a few more things from my wider possessions, there's actually quite enough space for a few more items. I never actually knew that 28 litres could actually look like so much space. What we will then do is, there is a little pocket in this bag, and in the little pocket I think I will put my little sentimental items pouch, and then it's just sort of zipped in for extra safety. It's not going to fall out if I put it in that little pocket. And that, can you see how much space there is there? It's actually only about halfway full. So we're going to pull that right up with this toggle. There are actually two clips on this bag. There's a clip from the bottom and there's a clip here, and that's obviously if you want to put your towel or anything else on the front. That goes like that. But then the one from the bottom goes here. It can pull really, really tight. And obviously my water bottle can go there. And what I loved, which was a key feature about this backpack, was that on the carry straps that make it easier, or the hip straps as some people say, it has this pocket for mobile phones. And it just fits in there. And you may all realise it is a new phone case since my last video, because sadly I pre-recorded the last video before you could all comment and tell me how to get all the glue off the outside of my phone case. But my phone fits in that pocket for easy access, and I would probably put my passport in the other one, which is currently in my documents folder. So there we go, we've actually got all the 33 items in there. And I'm pleasantly surprised because there was actually quite a bit of extra space. That extends a little bit more, but then I hear you all saying, well, what about your consumables? So my consumables could go in there if I want, so let me show you. So my consumables are just 4 items in there and a deodorant. I'm getting a smaller deodorant because that's actually nearly run out. And we basically have Dr. Bronner's, which is obviously toothpaste, shampoo, facial cleanser, clothes detergent. It does everything, 18 uses in one. The peppermint one is the only one that's sort of also toothpaste. We've got a lip and cheek balm, a tinted SPF moisturiser and a mascara. I use all natural, vegan, cruelty-free products. And also they're nearly all in recyclable glass or metal containers, recyclable plastic, metal or glass containers, and a deodorant, which I'm actually swapping out for the Wild range, which is a refillable non-aluminium deodorant. So these should all fit in here, and it does. So we've got all my consumables in the top, which is obviously better for when you get to the airport. So there we go. And what about the things that I said they had to be on my person? We need, especially at the moment, we need a coat, we need a hat, and we need some shoes. These are the Vivo barefoot shoes, which are obviously good for streetwear, good for running, good for hiking. They're looking very clean at the moment, but I'm no doubt they won't do soon. Let's get them on. Obviously I do have another pair of icebreaker socks to wear with them, but they are currently in the wash, so just for the purpose of this video we will put them on without. So there we go, all 33 items in the bag or on my person. The good news is I do know that there is, let's say about a third of the space is still left. I've still got about 8 litres leeway there for possibly reintroducing something else at the end of this project 333 from my wider around 90 possessions. We're going to do an update on that soon in the upcoming weeks, show you all what the wider possessions are, so what I'll be picking from at the end of this project 333 across everything that I own. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. I think in terms of weight at the moment, maybe it weighs about 5 kilograms. Obviously I've got my camera out, but I think my camera only weighs about 300 grams. And obviously I've still got lots of straps and things on the outside to jig things around a bit as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this, packing all my 33 items as an extreme minimalist, packing all my things into one 28 litre backpack as an extreme minimalist, and stay tuned for future content like this. But I do also do more general minimalism videos, minimalist mindset videos, slow living videos, simple living videos. It's not always just about the number, and I am doing this for a particular purpose at the moment, in that I would like to go travelling. We also live in a very, very small home, so the less I have the better in terms of peace and clarity for my mind, for my space, and etc. Thank you all for watching. Bye!